welcome back to Citizen Pew. This is Citizen Pew Commentary, and today I am at the range and I have my Charles Daly 601 semi-auto shotgun with me, 12 gauge, and I wanted to demonstrate this mag tube extension I picked up. Now, I've done a video on this and another 601 I own, and many of the comments in the comment section are, hey, what mag tube extension do you use and all that. Well, you know, the 601 is said to be a Benelli clone, M4 Nova, whatever you want to call it. And so a lot of people think, yeah, one of those extension tubes will work. Well, that is not the case completely. The thread pattern for the mag tube does match the Benelli M4, but the threads actually are longer than a Benelli. So if you buy a one-piece extension, it'll screw on, but it won't go down far enough to lock the barrel into place. So I found myself in a situation, how do I get a tube extension that works with this clone when the thread length on the end of the magazine tube are too long? So, well, anyhow, I found it, as you can see. So I'll demonstrate I'll tell you what I did here in just a second. But let's get some shots in so you guys can see how awesome this thing is. So normally this thing is a 5+1, and now with 2 3/4, it is a 7+1. I got a target set up, so I'll tell you what, let me load up some real quick, and yeah, I'll show you how it's working. All right, here we go. I'm shooting some Fetter ammo right now. This is 12 gauge, 2 3/4, 1 1/8 ounce double-aught buck. So there you go. I've got 7 in the tube, 1 in the chamber, 8 rounds. Let's see how it does. All right, here we go. Hopefully this camera's set up right and I'm in a good position here. All right, safety off, got the target set up. We're just going rapid fire into it. Here we go. Woo! Freaking awesome! All right, there you go. Woo! So yeah, if you have a Charles Daly model 601 and you want a tube extension, this is the one to get. So let me discuss it a little bit here, and then of course we'll do some more demonstrations because that was awesome. All right, so it is by NORDIC. This is the back cover of the tube package I bought. Now you actually buy with NORDIC, you buy the tube extension separate from the nut, which is what allowed me to utilize this on the model 601, because their nut threads in far enough to seat and lock the barrel in place, and then I was able to thread the tube extension onto that. So which is really neat. All right, sorry, wind's blowing, blew some stuff around. I don't know where I cut off. So anyhow, NORDIC right there. You order everything separately. So the nut and the tube extension are separate, which is really cool. This nut is actually not for the 601, it's for another shotgun. I already ordered the nut. I was just going to use the barrel extension on it to see if I like the length or not that I already have, and then order one for that. Now, one thing I will say is NORDIC does offer a clamp that'll clamp this on, and at first I didn't think I needed it, but after this is my second time into the range with it, the threads on the extension are so fine, I don't want to over torque it. So I did go ahead and order that clamp. So as soon as it gets in, I'll be putting that clamp on. But anyhow, so I had never heard of NORDIC until I get into this endeavor to find an extension for this thing. And I'll tell you what, it was really the viewers, especially one viewer in particular, who was asking about it, and I said, you know what, I need to do it. You know, that's the thing. I got a channel, and that's what I'm trying to do, is just help people and you know, provide footage and information, demonstrate stuff. And I said, I just need to do it. I just need to break down and do it. And I actually ordered a couple different things. Luckily, I was able to offload those to people who could use them and not be out too much money. But yeah, NORDIC right there. Now with this guy, I did order the tube kit, which comes with a spring also, but I didn't need the spring. On the 601, the spring that was here was enough. So but yeah, other than that, I'll tell you what, I got a few other things I want to tell you about this that are important, but let's go ahead and just shoot some more rounds off. So let's try some slugs here. Give me just a minute. All right, I loaded up some slugs here. We got 7+1 of these Federal 12 gauge. They are 2 3/4 inch, 1,600 feet per second, 1 ounce slugs. There you go. All right. Let's do it. I think that target's still all right. We'll go for more of the upper chest area, see how it does. So, all right. Here we go. Woo! Man, this thing is awesome, especially with 8 rounds in there. All right. So let me tell you a few other things. This is particular to the 601. This is the 601 Tactical. Now, when I decided to pick up this tube extension, originally I was going to put it on this Charles Daly 601 defense model I picked up at Rural King. But it has a slightly different mag tube than the Tactical model. And I'll show you here what the difference is on the Tactical model. When you take off the cap there for the mag tube, this is what holds the original spring on. It just pushes into the tube, and then you just pop these pins and it pops right out. Spring comes out, and then you can put everything together with the new tube extension. Now, on the 601 here defense firearm, which I believe is like a Rural King exclusive or some type of exclusive, it's not quite the same. And let me see if I can show you here the difference. Man, right there. So there's the difference. Is this one has a plastic piece and the mag tube is beveled in to keep your spring and everything in there. So that would require you to file down that mag tube to make it smooth so that a round going past it can come back with the extension. So that is why I ended up putting the extension on my Tactical model, because it already had a smooth mag all the way to the end, like it was designed to have a tube extension put on it. So there you go. Something to note if you're using the 601. But I have gone into some forums and noticed that there's a lot of people with some of these shotguns, these semi-auto shotguns and even pump shotguns that aren't manufactured by name brands, and they're looking for tube extensions. If you can find out the brand that it's modeled after, kind of like the 601 is a clone of the Benelli, you should be able to find what you need with a NORDIC tube extension system, where you just order the nut that you need for that, and then any tube extension they have will work. So I'm already, like I said, this is for a Beretta. I'm already looking at doing a NORDIC extension on another firearm. So yeah, I'm really impressed with them. I can't believe I hadn't heard of NORDIC, the NORDIC brand before this. So yeah, but that is, bam, right there. Now, some people will put a, this is a +2, some people will put a +3 or something more, go past the barrel. Not me, not on this. I think +2 is good enough. And I used the original spring that was in here, like I said. I didn't need their spring that I bought in the kit. So if you have a 601, you don't necessarily need to buy the kit if you're just gonna do a +2. The spring on the Tactical was long enough, and you can see it's functioning just fine. So, all right. I got one more test. We're gonna throw a bunch of rando ammo in there and see how it does. I got a couple slugs here, 3/4 slugs left, 2 3/4 inch double-aught buck. I have some of these mini shells right here, which I already showed in a video earlier that they'll shoot. And these are 6 pellet buckshot. Got a couple of those. And then, oh man, I got a bunch of leftover stuff here I'm gonna just try to get rid of. Got some 3-inch 4 shots. We're gonna put a couple of those in there. And then I just got some regular bird shot here, low brass. You can see yeah, so we're gonna put in a little bit of everything and see how it cycles. So, you know what? I don't think we need a new target. Just let me load some random stuff in here and then we'll demonstrate that. So you can see how the 601 can handle a variety of loads and stuff like that. So, all right, give me just a minute. Well, I said to give you a minute, give me a minute, but we're gonna do it. I'm gonna show you here while I'm gonna load it. This is the 3-inch 4-shot. That'll be the last load. And then, let's see here. We'll do a 2 3/4 inch slug. Yeah, we'll do 2 of those. We're gonna do some of this mini buck. We'll do 2 of those, why not? All right, and then we'll do a bird shot. And then a regular buck, 2 3/4 inch buck. Oh, I got some room. We'll see if another mini will throw in there. Nope, I am full. So we'll load this bird shot in. Actually, what did I put in last? Okay, yep. So that is the double-aught buck. So then we'll put a bird shot in there. There we go. I don't think I have room for anything else. So, all right, yep. There we go. So, a bunch of random loads. That last one's a 3-inch. So, here we go. Whew. All right. See how these randos do. All right. The bird shot's in first. It would have helped if I would have had the safety off. So, all right, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, the double. Oh, the little mini didn't want to go. All right. Woo, there's the big one. All right. Yeah, one of those little minis got stuck. I've had this thing, of course it's getting dirty now, but I've had it cycle all those minis pretty well before, but it won't do the short ones, the shorties. It'll do the minis. So anyhow, yeah, if you want to check out the first video I did of the 601 Tactical, I shot a whole box of these things through there. So, but I still have some random rounds, some partial boxes. I'll tell you what, we're gonna just do another one. So yeah, if you guys are still watching, might as well, right? All right. Let's see here. Bam, there we go. I've got 2 of these 3-inchers left. We'll do one at the end. There's a bird shot. And we'll do this little mini slug in between. Another bird shot. And then another 3-inch round. Oh, that's all I got. All right, here we go. Boom. All right, starting with the 3-inch, then 2 3/4 bird shot, then the mini buck, bird shot, 3-inch. Here we go. Bang. It's freaking awesome. All right, so something moving around. I think it's just the bolt. Nah, I must have jostled something loose. Might be the screw holding the stock on. Have to tighten it up. Yep. Yeah, I had this whole thing apart, playing with it, trying to get the, you know, not trying, but getting the extension on. Wanted to make sure it was tip top. So yeah, might not have torqued that bolt that holds the stock on as much as I should have. So, but anyhow, freaking awesome. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you've used the NORDIC, this NORDIC components, NORDIC tube extensions, let me know, because like I said, I just discovered them and they're freaking awesome. That's probably the tube extension I use, I think, going forward. These things are just amazing. So anyhow, if you have a model 601, that is the tube extension right there, brand that you need to get. to work with it. So, and like I said, if you have the Rural King, I believe it's a Rural King exclusive model here, like this, the 601 Defender, you're gonna have to do some work there and file that down smooth. It is what it is. So, but like I said, the 601 Tactical, and I don't know about some of the other model 601s, the hunting models and stuff like that. I don't know how their tube extensions are, but I'm guessing they're gonna be like the Tactical here. You know, those exclusive models, they usually use some stuff that isn't standardized sometimes to get the price down to make an exclusive. I don't know. I'm just making you know, throwing some things out there I've seen in the past by other companies, but I don't know why they did what they did. But this one will not work with it right out of the box. All right, that's my video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. If you've used a NORDIC tube extension, I'd be interested to know what you used it on, how you discovered it, all that stuff. Because like I said, I've been shooting forever. And yeah, within this, like a month ago, that was the first time I ever heard of them. So, freaking awesome. I tell you what, there's just so much out there. You just never know. That's what's good about the 2A community, the firearm community, is there's always somebody out there that knows. And I'm on a bunch of forums, and I still never heard the 601. I mean, of all the forums, I think I was on, I normally surf 2 forums for a lot of things, but I have a couple others that I look at. And out of 4 of them, I believe, nobody mentioned the NORDIC tube extension working on the model 601. First time I heard of it, it was just trial and error. So, yeah, now you know. So if you have a model 601, the NORDIC components mag tube extension. All right, that's all I got for you. If you're curious about the part numbers that I ordered, you can check it out on my website at citizenpew.com. You'll have to go through there, go to it with a web browser. I don't have the app version working yet. Kind of one-man show, so it's taking me a while to get that done. But the web version is working. If you go over to, I think it's Gallery, and then Builds, this will be on that page with the extension, with the part numbers that I purchased for the nut and the +2 extension. Now it's the part number for the +2 extension kit, which will come with a spring that you don't need. But you can easily just go to NORDIC Systems or NORDIC Components website and check out all they have. They have a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna be checking them out for all my other shotguns. Other than that, I am on Instagram. I do post some pictures of stuff I have at the range. Haven't been doing that as much because Instagram's been kind of, you know, blocking some of them. They're like, oh, you can't post this. But anyhow, and I'm on Twitter, where I just seem to just be taking people off. But anyhow, you know, just voicing my opinion. And, you know, of course, I'm here on YouTube, so you can subscribe to the channel, and, you know, give my videos a thumbs up if you liked them. If you thought I missed something, by all means, leave a comment. I'm always trying to improve. You know, I try to write down all the stuff that I want to discuss in the video, but like I said, it's just me out here, so I usually don't have anybody who can tell me, hey, you missed something. So anyhow, but somebody always does down in the comment section, which I don't mind at all. I appreciate the constructive criticism. You know, just some people get a little you know, how do you say it? They don't put it the most polite way, but which is fine. You know, just view the channel. I'm happy with that. So all right, I got some other stuff to do out here, so appreciate you watching the video, and y'all have a good day.